Okay, here we are for window 3. I am no longer in Long Beach. I am down in Whittier. This is a much quieter area, not a whole lot of other people playing, not a whole lot of lures around. But I should also have fewer lag issues, which should hopefully result in me wasting fewer Pokeballs on bad frame rate. Okay. I am unlikely to do very well this particular round because I don't have a ton of Pokestops all in a row, but nobody's watching right now anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so I have seen the news that apparently things are not going very well over in Chicago. Apparently folks are having connection issues. Folks can't even get into the, well, I don't know if that's still the case, but people couldn't even get into the event. Not good at all. But I'm gonna keep doing my part, because that's what I do. Which means lures. So far, I caught 45 Pokemon in round 1. Sorry about the noise, that was a particularly large truck. I caught 45 Pokemon in round 1. I caught 50 Pokemon, including a Raid Lapras, in round 2. And that's my first one for round 3. So I'm going to lure up these 4 and hope that I can get a continuous stream of Pokemon from that. But we'll see. This is not going to be as good of a round as the last couple. Still getting lag issues. Interesting. Man, I am sucking this round. There we go. Okay. It's been an exhausting day. I am not made for Southern California weather. I'm really not. So while I'm doing this, I have 2 questions that I would like to ask everybody who is watching, which is one of you right now, but I'll keep asking it over and over again. Number 1, have you been participating in this event? And if so, how many Pokemon have you caught? And number 2, if you could choose your first legendary Pokemon, if you could choose the first legendary Pokemon you get, what would it be? Fled? That's not good. So, have you been participating? And what would be your preferred first legendary? For me, it would be Articuno. One of the reasons I chose Mystic is because Articuno is my favorite legendary. Moment it's just me out here. Definitely not going to catch as many this time as I did the last couple of times. like, this is so bad, I might actually get an incense. The first and only time I will ever buy incense ever. 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 Like, I feel kind of dirty for having spent coins on incense. Really? Again, not taking any chances. I have no problem burning all of my Ultra Balls doing this. I'll have plenty of time to build up more later. Oh, I already had incense. I swear to God. I can't believe I just wasted those coins. With all the Geodudes I've been catching, I think I don't have to have Golem as my walking buddy anymore. So, for those of you just joining, I have moved on from Long Beach up to the Whittier Civic Center. This is closer to where I'm staying. I needed to charge my phone. Not nearly as many stops around here. Basically no Pokemon trainers around me. It's just me. But getting fewer lag issues, so that's nice. Wow, that's a big one. So as I understand it, things in Chicago aren't going very well. I don't know whether or not me catching these is going to actually do anything, because apparently a lot of folks over in Chicago can't get connected, and if they can't get connected, they can't complete the mystery. But we'll see. Niantic did not handle this very well. I'm sure that's a big surprise to everybody. I had faith, but it looks like it's not going to work out very well. This is weird to me because Niantic had a lot of large-scale ingress events that worked out really well. So I'm not sure why it is that they're flubbing this one, but there it is. If you're just joining, this is round 3. In rounds 1 and 2 combined, I caught 95 Pokemon, including a Lapras from a raid. But this is not as populated an area, so I'm unlikely to see quite as many here. And I still don't even know if what I'm doing now is going to end up meaning anything, because Niantic can't seem to get their act together with this event. I'm enjoying it anyway. Sound. All right, I'm gonna there we go. I am being very careful I'm being very careful how I hold the phone now, in the hopes to keep from blocking out my voice. Is that better? Those of you who are still listening? Yes, no, better, worse. My fingers are definitely not on the microphone right now. Excellent. So as I was saying, apparently Chicago is having a lot of trouble right now. Niantic was not prepared for the number of trainers who were going to be there or something like that, which is silly because, I mean, they knew exactly how many tickets they sold. But apparently nobody can get any data over there. So I don't even know if me catching these is going to mean anything, but I'll do it anyway. I'm definitely not feeling the pressure to get a ton of Pokemon this time, though. I combined for 95 Pokemon caught, including 1 Raid Lapras, over the first 2 rounds. So I'd like to think I've already done my part. Ooh, sirens incoming, please cover your ears. Never mind, they're going the opposite direction. So, a couple of questions for those of you who are still watching. There are 4 of you right now. Hold on, sirens. How many raids have I done? Let me check. No, that's berries. Which one is raids? That one? 50. I have done 50 raids so far. How about you guys? How many raids have you done? Oh, and one other question, while I'm asking questions. 883, damn, son, or actually I have no idea what your gender is based on your username, but damn, Trolley, 883, that's impressive. Okay, so a question for both of you, or anybody else who's watching. If you could choose the first legendary Pokemon raid that you would participate in, if you could choose the first legendary Pokemon that you could get access to, what would it be? And I'm just gonna sit here and continue fighting with this Rattata of all things. I mean, obviously, we all want to get all the legendaries eventually. Moltres, Lugia, very good. 2 legendary, by the way, Josue, welcome. Good to see you on the stream. Mew, yes. Mew is a wonderful one as well. Mew would be my second choice behind Articuno. I'm a big fan of Articuno, and I was since Red version, so it's one of the reasons why I chose Mystic in the first place. And man, I am embarrassing myself with these throws. I hope if nothing else you feel better about yourself after watching me botch all of these Poke throws. Come on, Pidgey. Okay, I need to be more patient because I'm getting my butt kicked by a Pidgey. I do not have any unknowns. I have not even seen one. Are they something you would primarily hatch or catch or what? Do they come from eggs? I definitely have not come close to completing my Pokedex. Yeah, I do curveballs now and again. but I'm embarrassing myself enough as it is with my straight throws. I figure if I curveballed, it would be even worse. So it's more important that you get the nice or great throw. 1 in a million. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense why I haven't seen one. So, if anybody else has just joined, I've been asking what legendary would you want to get first? We've heard Mew, a couple of folks want Lugia or Moltres, lots of the legendary birds. I, of course, am a big fan of Articuno. So if you haven't responded yet, who do you want your first legendary to be? It feels like Pokemon have been dodging more today than they have on other days, but maybe that's just me trying to make excuses for not being able to hit anything with a stupid Pokeball. Ooh, Charmander. Can always use more Charmander candy. 'Yeah, my pace for catching Pokemon in round 3 has been really bad. I think I lack motivation because I don't know whether this is going to count for anything. By the way, I'm not looking right now. If anybody has any news about what's going on in Chicago, I'd love to hear it. I can't look it up. I can't get the latest while I'm playing. So if there's anything new, if you know anything, let me know. I would love to know, has it actually started? Have they actually managed to get connected? The last update I got was from a couple, 3 hours ago, so. Eight watching, 9 watching. To all of you who just came in, welcome. I moved on to a less populated area. They have nothing up. Lovely. Okay. So here's a question, another question. You're the CEO of Niantic now. Let's say you're the one in charge of this. Now, Niantic has flubbed this event. People couldn't get in, people couldn't get connected. It's been a gigantic problem. Now, let's say you're in charge. How do you fix this? They've already refunded everybody who went. They've already given $100 worth of Pokecoins to everybody who went. How do you fix this if you're in charge of Niantic? Oh, really? Well, thank you, Josue. I'm glad for that information. And yes, I hope they continue with unknown spawns because, like I said, I haven't gotten one yet, so that would be nice. Random legendary eggs? Yeah, that makes sense. So we've got one vote for random legendary spawns to try to make up for this mess. Everything is at silver, almost max. Rock is still bronze. Rock, which bonus was rock? Normal type was higher encounters. What bonus was rock? Again, I can't look it up because I'm playing. And do we know how the global count is going? Have we gotten to bronze or silver yet? Have we gotten close to unlocking the mystery challenge? Do we know? I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but trying to get more. You mean you want an egg that you can walk around and hatch rather than a raid? I assume that's what you mean by battle egg is a raid? Oh, right. So I use pineapple berries on Pidgey. Why? Oh, thank you, Josue. I use pineapple berries on Pidgey because with a pineapple berry, a Pidgey is half an evolution. We're at silver. Okay. I like using pineapple berries on things like Weedle and Pidgey, so that I can get more evolutions, more XP. Almost gold for global. Well, given how many people I saw out there, just in Long Beach, just here in Southern California, I would be surprised if we didn't hit gold. We are at 8 minutes left in this window. And yeah, I mean, this time in the second window, I was catching things things were spawning more quickly than I could catch. So this is definitely not going to be a great round for me. Spinnerack. I mean, if we're only at almost gold, we have 7 minutes. If we stay at almost gold for the next 7 minutes, that's not good. We want to actually get to gold. Hello, Abra. I hear an ice cream truck. I think I might have to pick something up. Can you hear that? Oh, there's a Venonat over there. 6 minutes. That's a siren. I'm gonna mute it for a second because there's a siren going by. Okay, siren's gone. Hey, Diglett. So, once again, welcome to the new folks who just came in. I am trying to get us up to gold. Sorry about the notification there. I forgot to stop my notifications. And I will in 5 minutes. Flee? That's not good. Don't run away. I really need to be more patient before I throw the first ball, because a lot of these have been dodging right away, and I've been wasting Pokeballs just by throwing them before I even aimed. No, that's not what I was trying to hit. So now that we have more people here, I already got this answer from some folks, but I've been asking if you could choose your first legendary Pokemon, what would it be? We've got votes for Lugia, we've got one from Mew. I'm of course a fan of Articuno. If you could choose your first legendary, what would it be? Mewtwo is an obvious choice. He's extraordinarily powerful. But then again, we've got the Gen 2 legendaries to think about as well. So there are a lot of possibilities. And I guess I just have a soft spot for ice Pokemon. I don't know why. Like if I was a gym leader and I had to... Yes, Jackson, you and me, right there. Yeah, I've always loved ice Pokemon. I love Lapras, I love Cloyster. Not a big fan of Jinx, but only because she looks creepy. Yeah, that part I knew about, that the CEO was going to refund. So it's a good start, I guess. But I mean, people were coming to the event from around the world, so I don't know if a refund and coins is going to be enough. You know what I mean? A lot of people are really mad right now. I'm not mad. I'm in a beautiful place catching Pokemon and streaming and talking to you lovely people, so I'm not mad. But a lot of people are, and rightly so. So, if I'm remembering correctly, I've got 2 votes for Lugia for first legendary that people want, 1 vote for Mew, 2 for Articuno. I don't think I've seen any Zapdos yet. 1 person said Moltres earlier. But I'd like to hear from everybody else who's watching the feed. Who do you want for your first legendary? Damn it, Slugma. Stop it. 1 minute left. After this, once I'm done catching, I'll sit down in the shade, we'll talk a little bit, and then I'll sign off again. Natu. Now you can hear the ice cream truck, I'm sure. Okay, and that's the end of the window. So I'm going to sit down for a sec. So there are some lessons to be had here. There were some good things. Let's see if I can get out of the wind. There were some good things about this event and some bad things about this event. Thank you, Levi? I appreciate it. So we've got a lot of good things happen today. I was out there and there was a wonderful community. There was a wonderful community of trainers out there, people of all different races, all different ages, all different genders, I imagine. I saw little kids, I saw elderly couples playing. It was fantastic. So I haven't seen that kind of community in the Pokemon Go community. That was redundant, but I haven't seen that kind of solidarity in a while. It used to be whenever you went out, you could see people playing Pokemon Go all the time, but now, I mean, that kind of dried up. So it was nice to be able to go out and know that everybody else is doing the same thing I'm doing, and I could go up to any random person and talk to them about Pokemon, and they'd be just as excited about it as me. So that part of this, I'm really happy with. Yeah. Brazil, another vote for Articuno. Well, Carlos, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm not going to bother catching that Golbat. So, of course, the bad thing is, they knew how many trainers were coming. Yeah, my phone's dying. I have a battery pack, but I'm not going to be on that much longer. So, they knew how many trainers they had coming. They knew that the cell towers wouldn't be able to handle 30,000 plus people trying to play the game at the same time. I don't know if there was a technical issue or if they just didn't plan properly or what, but you have to have some serious Wi-Fi available if you're going to have tens of thousands of people coming in to play the game at once. And that was a huge mistake. And I'm worried that the way they botched this event is going to end up ruining the sense of community that I saw earlier. So there are definitely some lessons to be taken here. But I don't know. I hope that this doesn't kill the game. This was supposed to revitalize the game. This event was supposed to be the thing that brought people back to Pokemon Go. And I'm worried that the way that they've handled it might end up destroying the game. And I love this game, so I hope it doesn't get destroyed. Enough from the other providers. That sounds like the kind of thing that a business would say. Passing the buck is a time-honored tradition. I don't know. But we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see whether we got to gold globally. I'm curious to see whether legendary raids come in. And if legendary raids become available, you can bet your you-know-what that I will be out there and I will be streaming them. Yeah, not a whole lot of people, or a lot of people are gonna hesitate before buying tickets to the next event. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, but it's been great hanging out with you guys. It's been great talking with you guys. And again, if legendary raids become a thing, you know that I will be out there streaming them. So I hope you'll stick around, and I've got a few tutorial videos coming up, how to use berries to their best effect, among other things. If you have anything you want to know about, hit me up either on YouTube or on Facebook. Thanks very much for being a part of this, and I hope you'll see me, and I hope I'll see you again very soon.